Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. It's now time for Frontline Business. Print industry feeling the backlash from the development of digital outlets. As more people make the switch, print companies are being forced to reinvent or close down. We hear more in this report.
Managing Director of the Herald Printers, Roger Brown, says his company has been in a constant mode of innovation.
We're bombarded nowadays in the digital age. At one time we thought that print would be dying or dead, that there would be all tablets, we wouldn't need any paper anymore, and we'd have to go and sell roses or something. We have to do something else here. That's far from the case. We've seen an increase in the amount of color pages by 300% here at the Herald over the last 7 years. And the demand continues to grow. If you don't change, then you die.
Herald Printers invested $1.5 million over the last 9 months buying equipment. But the company still has a long way to go where exports are concerned.
We export to a lot of our hotel clients. And right now, of that segment of the market, it probably represents anywhere between 3 to 5% at present. But with strategies that are in place, we're confident that we can see exponential growth in those particular areas, especially with the new investments that have been made. Government, by and large, is the largest purchaser of print. And I know we as a company and we as an industry stand ready, and we now have the firepower to reduce the dependence on imports of print. So whether it be school books, whether it be whatever type of material and collateral for the executive agencies, we look forward to government looking on us favorably in that regard. Because it causes us to reinvest, it causes us to increase employment, and of course it reduces the strain on foreign exchange.
Kimberly Broderick, Frontline Business.
There was an increase in revenue and profit at Sagicor Bank during the January to March quarter. Its parent company, Sagicor Group Jamaica, says the bank contributed net profits of $363.7 million during the 3 months, an improvement over the amount recorded in 2018. Revenues were up 20% at just over $3 billion, driven by business expansion, especially payments channels, and the loans portfolio. Sagicor Bank says it also benefited from trading gains in the period. Loans and advances, net of provision for loan losses, were $71.7 billion, 16% higher than the March 2018 balance. And for the 13-week period ended March 30, Jamaica Producers Group increased consolidated net profit attributable to shareholders at 52% relative to the comparable period in 2018. JP's first quarter revenues were up 7% over the prior year. For the 2019 first quarter, JP earned revenues of $4.8 billion and net profit attributable to shareholders of $230 million. The company says both of its strategic business segments, logistics and infrastructure and food and drink, generated improved revenues and profits relative to 2018. In Monday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 644 points to close at over 400,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 60 stocks, of which 28 advanced, 19 declined, and 13 traded firm. The junior market index advanced by 23 points to close at 3,098. Stocks advanced for Access Financial Services, AMG Packaging and Paper, Barita Investments, Caribbean Producers, and Everything Fresh. Stocks declined for 1838 Investments, Berger Paints, Caribbean Cement, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, and Derrimon Trading. Trading firm were Blue Power Group, Carreras Limited, Consolidated Bakeries, Derrimon Trading Company, and Epley Limited. Sagicor Group Jamaica was the volume leader with over 1.5 million units, followed by Pulse Investments with almost 400,000 units, and Barita Investments with more than 320,000 units. News in oil. Oil futures fell on Monday with Wall Street as the negative turn in the U.S.-Chinese trade talks spooked investors who had sent oil higher in early trade on concerns about reports of sabotage attacks on tankers in the Middle East that could disrupt supplies. Brent crude futures for July delivery fell 39 cents to settle at $70.23 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures fell 62 cents to settle at $61.04 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.